question yesterday by the pool in the cabinet room, and he answered this question. He said yes, he believes that Europe has been, as the vice president put it, freeloading on the backs of American taxpayers and off the backs of the United States of America.
A lot of old neoconservatives have a fundamental difference with Donald Trump on war and peace. They say it's about his personality, but it's not. It's because Trump said no when they wanted yes. JD Vance now parrots Trump's slogans like a school kid in Sunday school. He used to be anti-establishment, a guy in a baseball cap declaring he'd never kneel before the elites. Then he did, on live Fox News. Not a transformation, more like a liquidation sale of his personality during primetime. When he called Trump the candidate of peace, it sounded like he was applying for a job in the Upside Down. In that world, yelling is logic, and truth is treason. Vance says he agrees with Trump on most policies, but disagrees with his tone. That's not convincing. The real disagreement people like John Kelly or Liz Cheney have with Trump isn't tone. It's that they still want a bomb country. They want America involved in every conflict they can find. Vance, meanwhile, doesn't debate. He pounds tables, shouts like a market vendor, and screams when asked a hard question. He behaves less like a senator and more like someone who just watched someone take the last slice at a buffet. In one moment, Vance is on stage yelling, "It's not my fault," like a man auditioning for The Voice. That's politics now, a fireworks show with no fire safety. When asked about using the military, he yells, "Trump said we should use the military against rioters, and I agree," like it's a magic spell, as if repeating "I agree with Trump" would make all criticism disappear. Except it doesn't. People have Google now, in headphones. They hear what's said. He wasn't talking about order. He was talking about using the military like it's D-Day every time someone protests. And when questioned, he tries to redefine history. Trump never said Americans, Vance insists. He said far-left lunatics, but they are Americans, aren't they? Vance spins and dodges, becoming Trump's emotional translator, claiming to interpret what Trump meant, even though Trump's never needed help speaking. Then came the Medicaid moment. Will it be affected? Karoline Leavitt was asked. She fumbled. You're asking hypotheticals based on programs you can't identify. When pressed, she tried to assure us, Social Security, Medicare, food stamps, they won't be touched. But it sounded like someone trying to fix a wrecked car with duct tape and paint. She's tasked with defending the indefensible every time Trump speaks. It's a comedy act now, trying to clean up spilled gasoline with a paper towel. It's not a press job, it's stage performance. Karoline Leavitt has the hardest job in America. Every time Trump says something wild, she has to explain it like it's perfectly rational. When Trump screams about Elon Musk stealing privacy behind closed doors or vows to fight unnamed tech boogeymen, Karoline is there trying to add punctuation to chaos. And when Trump lashes out on Twitter over late-night jokes, it's not just cringe, it's childish. He reacts like a kid throwing a tantrum after being caught doing something wrong. He's the most powerful man on earth, but satire sends him spiraling. And then, of course, came the bizarre Canada moment. Trump suggests that Canada should be annexed as the 51st state. He says it would solve all trade problems. Tariffs gone. Oh, Canada still plays. It's laughable and deeply Trumpian. He always finds a dumb solution to a complex problem. Can't negotiate? Annex. It's cartoon logic, like Jafar trying to marry Princess Jasmine to take over the kingdom. That's not policy. That's improv theater at a bar with no cover charge. Back to Karoline Leavitt. Her real talent is spinning these gaffes into gold, or trying to. She answers every question with the grace of someone dodging pies at a carnival. And no matter how much absurdity gets tossed her way, she stays on script, defending a man whose words are often impossible to defend. It's not a job anymore. It's a permanent role in a farce. And deep down, you wonder if she ever looks in the mirror and thinks, what am I doing? Meanwhile, the public watches like an audience at a never-ending sitcom. Someone in the crowd raises their hand, Karoline tries to answer, and you can almost hear the theme music start. She's the actor in an impossible comedy, trying to rewrite nonsense as strategy. But the more she speaks, the more obvious the absurdity becomes. And comedians like Jimmy Kimmel, they feast on it. Kimmel turns Karoline into the tragic comic relief of American politics. Not because she's funny, but because the situation around her is so absurd she has no choice but to play along. She's caught in a loop. Trump says something wild, she covers it up, Kimmel roasts it, and the audience laughs. Because it's easier to laugh than scream. It's chaos in suits, a confederacy of dunces with microphone. And even if we know we shouldn't be entertained by it, it's hard to look away. After all, when reason leaves the building, satire becomes the only way to make sense of what's left.